Hello, thank you for being here with me, Tiger Lilith Tarot. This is going to be a last quarter moon to new moon spread for Virgo placements. Hello, Virgos. I hope you've had a good May. We are headed towards the end of it, so we are going to take a look at what energies are breaking down, where is their readjustment, and what is in transition. All right. A new deck I'm using called the Field Tarot. If you are interested, I might do a little video about the deck since I tend to switch around a little bit. Virgo, I'm gonna pull the spread, then we are going to go over it. So this moon phase, the energies are waning. And so when under this row of breakdown, I look at this more as a release. What is being, okay here. Let's see here. Okay, and then the center, we're going to look at readjustment. And then last row, transition, and then I will clarify with the tarot, and we're going to pull a oracle card to end the reading with. All right. So far, Virgo, it looks like, okay, for breakdown, we have the Sun, the Queen of Swords, and the Ace of Discs, or the Ace of Pentacles. So, something having to do with your optimism and, you know, just like a bright, encouraging, what's the word I'm looking for? Not enthusiastic, but that too. That kind of energy is breaking down. Something that feels like something that was once really promising is breaking down. Okay, let's see. We have the Prince of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So the Knight of Wands, going off on a new adventure, instigation. Right, the Knight of Wands is, he's a fast-moving knight, but it's not committed to any certain energy, not committed to an outcome, trying different things. So, let's see, break down the Sun, the Queen of Swords, Ace of Discs. The words on here is the Sun, independence, and wealth. So there's a breakdown when it comes to, like, the brightness and optimism of your independence and wealth. With the Queen of Swords here, the Queen of Swords, it's a breakdown when it comes to truth, the truth in a matter, logic, looking at something logically, and then the Ace of Discs, wealth. This is something that had a potential to grow into something with a really strong foundation. It's breaking down, but it was something that with the Ace of Discs, it's like it was never really built because this is an ace. The aces are an offer coming from the universe. You have to move towards the offer in order for it to begin the process of being built, right? The aces are just making space for the offer. So there's something breaking down about truth and brightness, but it's something that could have been, but wasn't. Like it never was. Okay, we have the Ten of Swords, the Three of Discs, and the Two of Discs. Despair, works, and change. This is where there's a readjustment. So you're coming out of a cycle of despair. There's a readjustment here. I have the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords has come up for almost, well, no, yeah. But so there's a readjustment to feeling and despair, feeling like this is the end of a cycle. The Ten of Swords is having a victim mentality about something. So there's a readjustment to that energy. I feel like it's a cycling out, especially with the 10 here. With the Three of Discs, works. I feel like there's something about this Ace of Discs here in the breakdown that now you're readjusting how you work with others, right? With other energies. There's a readjustment in how energies come together and in the material world, right? Stability, or tangibly. And then the Two of Discs, change. There's the Two of Discs to me is very much, especially in this card, it's like as above, so below, right? But there's a mirror. It's a mirror image, but not quite, because this is brightness and there's darkness here. So it's balancing those two energies. There's and making a choice. It's kind of like, what path are you going to go towards? So the path that you were walking, there might have been there's a readjustment of a work path that you were walking, or the stable path that you were walking here. And then we have under transition, the Princess of Cups, the Eight of Discs, and the Wheel of Fortune. So dreams and dedication are in transition. So the Princess of Cups, the Page of Cups, your love, right? Sensitivity, sentimentality, but like a sensitive, tender energy. Some very young energy is in transition. And what you're mastering, right, with this Eight of Pentacles. And the eights are about natural cycles, right? We have the moon phases on this card. And the wolf or the dog is turned to them. And eights are about cycles, nature. Something is in... And especially with the Wheel of Fortune here, something is naturally transitioning with your luck when it comes to love and dedication and accepting the cycles of things. I think here with the Eight of Discs, like really mastering something in the material world. All right, let's see. We're going to clarify here, Virgo, with the Sun. Why is the Sun here? The breakdown. Optimism. Oh, the Two of Pentacles again. So the Two of Pentacles coming out twice. So the Two of Pentacles to me is having to multitask in the material world because there's emotions that are turbulent. And, right, he's kind of off balance here. So, and that's why, right, the change is here. This card is not off balance. Right, it's emotionally balanced here. In this card, it's symbolized, right, the water's going up and down and him kind of being on one leg and not standing and having this, right, the infinity symbol here, symbol of acceptance is one thing. It's what I'm getting here. There's because something is breaking down when it comes to encouragement, optimism, just a bright energy here with the Sun. Clarity, trust. It's interesting we have trust coming out twice here with the Sun and the Queen of Swords, and truth. It's about vitality. So you're having to balance. There's a breakdown in these energies because something emotional is happening and you're having to balance a lot in the material world. The Queen of Swords here for independence. Independence is breaking down. Wanting truth and justice and creating the space for that. And the Hangman, because that's the thing. The Queen of Swords isn't moving. She creates a space for the truth to come in. She's using logic. But there's something breaking down about that. And with the Hangman, it has to do with your perspective. The Hangman, I feel like there's something that you put yourself in different positions to try and see something from another side when it comes to logic. But that's breaking down now. like something that was just, fair, intelligent, faithful. There's a it's a breakdown of those energies. Okay, Ace of Discs, wealth. With the moon. I feel like there was something like you feel like there was something being hidden from you with this Ace of Discs here. Like there was something that, and it's causing a lot of emotion. And with the moon, it's the shadows, it's going into the depths of our emotions. But I feel like with the ace here, it's like this was something, again, that's like this hidden energy. And ace is is not really seen yet until you go towards it. But with the moon here, I almost feel like you were confused on how to go towards it. Like what path to follow. Like like we're told to go follow the path, go down the pillars, go through these pillars to the other side. It's a transition. But if you don't go down the path to the other side, there's darkness on the other side, and it's fear that holds us back. Right? Because you're afraid of the darkness that's on the other side of those pillars. So there was something that was going to start stability, but it's like it was hidden. You feel like it was hidden from you. Okay, the Ten of Swords. Under readjustment. The Six of Cups. There's a readjustment to how you are hurt by your past. I feel you're coming out of this despair. It has to do with like past energies, nostalgic with the Six of Cups here. And it's like you're adjusting to how you deal, like how you let those past emotions affect your mentality. Excuse me. There's a readjustment to that energy. Let's see. With the Three of Discs. Why is the Three of Discs here? The Three of Cups. Yeah, there's a readjustment to who you're spending your time with, who you're around, who you're sharing your emotions with, your energies with, who you're grounding your emotions with is changing, is shifting. Right? It's not growing or getting less. It's just a different. It's taking place in a different energy field with different energies. Possibly even when you're out, there could be a readjustment. You could be. There's a shift when it comes to how, like, going out with friends, spending time with people. You could, I don't know if you're going out more or less, but something is different about it. Okay, with the Two of Discs, change with the Nine of Cups. So there's you're balancing, like you're changing your wish, your wish fulfillment, what you were wishing for. You're being patient while you make this change. With the Two of Discs and the Nine of Cups, you're being patient for your emotional fulfillment to come in. Fool. This could have even been a leap of faith that you took, trusting your intuition wholeheartedly. To leap off a cliff kind of feeling, just going for it. Okay, let's see what the Princess of Cups under transition. Dreams. Wow, okay, I only wanted one. 3 came out. We'll take them. 5 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, the Magician. With the Page of Cups. Princess of Cups. I feel like there's a transition here in your dreams because there was mental conflict. Like you had self-doubt about something, dreams, sensitivity, something that you had self-doubt about those emotions, and you were holding on to things, reserving. It's almost like you were reserving your self-doubt and holding on to it, and I feel like it was blocking you from manifesting with the Magician. But that's in transition now. Okay, the 8 of Discs. Why is that here under transition? The Devil. So there's a transition to not... I feel like you're changing what you're dedicated to, and you're not going to feel bound to something anymore with the Devil. Right? There's a transition from this, like being kind of dedicated to something that you felt bound to, right? The Devil keeps us in a lower vibrational energy. This could have been an addiction. This could have been, right, to anything. Alcohol, drugs, shopping, spending too much time on the internet. The 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, this could have been very emotional. An addiction to emotions, to happiness. You know, the Queen of Cups. But there's something that's transitioning when it comes to grounding an energy. I feel like it's almost like you're dedicated to getting out of this Devil energy that you feel was keeping you, excuse me, like bound to something, bound to the material world and not in your like higher vibrations. The Wheel of Fortune with the 3 of Swords. So there's a transition. I feel like something naturally is happening that's affecting and transitioning how you forgive yourself. You have the Queen of Cups, bottom of the deck now. So being emotionally like self-aware, very nurturing with yourself, I feel at this time too. The 3 of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, forgiving. It's almost like forgiving the past so that new luck can come in. You know, it's almost like it's lucky that you're at this heartbreak because the opportunity to forgive yourself allows more luck to enter into your life. Okay, let's see. One card for Virgo placements, please. Pluto. Resurrect, get to the heart of, do or die, you must. All right, Pluto. So Pluto is a very heavy planet. It's the most dense. It's the most small, yet the most dense. You can look to where you have Pluto in your chart or where you have Scorpio to get some insight into that. But resurrect, or it could be where you're affecting the houses that Pluto's in, could be more affected right now. Resurrect, get to the heart of, and do or die, you must. So Pluto's a very intense energy. So, and resurrect, there could be with the 6 of Cups here, again, there could be something coming back from your past. Then we have the Sun at the bottom of the deck. Demonstrate, realize, and act like a leader. All right. So act like a leader, demonstrate, realize. Yeah, I feel like you might have to, like, this is an energy you're almost going to harness with this Pluto energy of resurrection, whatever that might be. All right, Virgo, this is what I have for you. I hope it helped. I hope it resonated. Like and subscribe. As always, let me know in the comments. I would love to hear from you. Otherwise, take care, and I will see you at the next one. Bye-bye.